It backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Hand off now to Gibbs. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Never mind.
So their first to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time.
No, you did. I thought you were still in the kitchen. I'm tripping.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. It's still fighting. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible, let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point.
What's up, King? I'm glad you answered your phone. So check this out. All right, start the second half. I'm up 35-7. Do I got to sit my quarterback? Because I do not see a rule that say that.
That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Open man is the tight end.
Yeah, I'm playing cuz right now I had to refresh my rules and all that. Refresh myself on the rules. Yeah, call him. Fuck that.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Madison running on 1st down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. And now here's another interception.
Hey, what's up, bro? So Mike was telling me about the rule. Like, if you win it by some, you got to sit your quarterback. What's that rule? Because I don't see.
To begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Yeah, that's good. I see that. I do that in my league, so I see that.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, all right, bet. All right, I'm going to continue to beat the shit out the Jets, man. Thank you, gentlemen. No, I'm beating the shit out of him.
But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
This 2nd and 4. Gibbs straight ahead. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 84 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Haskins now on 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. Down inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that fourth.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the fourth.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably good.
Oh, my God, Jameson?
Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
Second and 10. Now Purdy. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. Play action. Now Purdy. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And got his man complete.
Let's go, Rook!
Again. Touchdown. A great effort there. Now with his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. 50 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. Purdy bootlegging it. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Here's Purdy. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his third pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. This will be caught just inside the 10. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. In the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out on the field.
It's caught inside the 25. And in for the Lions touchdown. Puka Nacua, 60 yards. And the Lions add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
You ain't never met another nigga like me.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not
You
attempt
a
to
real
return.
girl looking for a wifey.
Jets offense coming up now to start their
Ooh,
next
I'm gonna be
drive.
back.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing.
I should have put you on the edge a long time ago.
The second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
You ain't never met
Yeah,
another
it
nigga
was
like
almost
me.
insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh, yeah, good hit,
Hands
boy.
on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, third down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this offense on third down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing here, Purdy rolling to his left. And now here's another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I hate gluten, yo.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's complete downfield to James. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting, and the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Trucks over him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st. Pass complete.
Yes.
And down right around the 30.
Yo, shut up, yo. Shut up.
Yards on the pickup. The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Shifts by him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Purdy with one final shot here. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for